The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're coming and watching us from, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Of course, if you're watching us from Changamwe, from Mombasa, from Nyeri, from Marsabit, from Kakamega, from Butere, Vihiga, Nairobi, Kasarani, Mwiki, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode. Of course, this is Dr. Ofweneke tonight. And of course, before we start, we need to know, is there some music in this place? I don't know, did they have music for us in this place? Yeah. Listen, just check your, is it okay? Richie, are you okay there? So I'm going to leave, then I will come in so that they will pretend and see if they love me. Audience, you need to lie to me that I'm the best thing to ever happen to you. The ones at home, you need to say and make noise and put emojis. Are you ready for that? So I'm going to leave and then I come back in, all right? Hiya. Are you ready? Are you ready? Welcome to Dr. Ofweneke tonight! Give it to me. Oh. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I do not know where you're joining us from. This is officially Kenya's fastest growing TV station, TV47, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, TV47 bringing you the premiere of Dr. Ofweneke tonight. Make some noise! Listen, how do you feel?
I am feeling awesome. I'm feeling good.
We are moving to a new house.
We are back.
Wako mpaka na maua. Oh my God, wako na super highway.
Wako pia na screen.
Wako na screen nyuma yako. Imagine wako na screen.
Sikuwa na screen.
Like ni touch. Usiguze inaweza move.
Wengoja tu niguze.
Iko sawa, niguze kwa sura. Iko sawa. My goodness. Richie, how are you feeling, Richie Sachs?
Fresh.
Please, thank you so much for joining us on our house. This is a beautiful house, TV47.
Thank you.
I know we were in the other house, but huku tumeimprove. Me, I think the best. Huku mpaka niko na place ya kuweka koti. My God. Unajua kwangu sina. Cha niweke hapa.
Lakini usibebe nyumbani, please.
No, hizi vile unabebwa. Shida naogopa sijui kama inakatwa kwa mshahara ama it is still there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an amazing show. Remember, TV47 is all about bringing you fun. And of course, Dr. Ofweneke tonight, and of course, alongside DJ Listening, is about bringing you the best of the best guests. The trending guests from politicians to entertainers to YouTubers, content creators. All those people are going to be live on the show every single Wednesday from 7:30 in the evening all the way until 9 in the evening. So please, harakisha wala kutumia expressway. Mnaweza kutumia expressway mnafika home. Wala hamjafika home yet, due to our ideaje. Probably you'll get us on YouTube as well. Follow us on our YouTube channel, which is TV47. You'll get all our past episodes right there. Otherwise, before we continue, first things first. yesterday, unfortunately, and it's very sad for us to start our first episode on such a note. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, the acting industry, of course, the film industry, the production industry, we lost an amazing actor. And when I think of this guy, Disney and Richie Sachs, I think this was basically our Terrence Howard on Empire.
Yeah.
This was basically our Samuel L. Jackson. This was basically more like our Bruce Willis. This was an amazing actor. And of course, the movie that really catapulted his career up to the top was Nairobi Half-Life. And of course, yesterday, unfortunately, we lost the one and only Ofweneke. So please, before we continue, just take a moment of silence just to celebrate. But before we do, though, those who don't know him, please, director, just play for me a small clip of Nairobi Half-Life. And then, of course, we do a special tribute all the way to Ofweneke. May you rest in peace.
Kora siria te muthenya ugo mwasi ni uga korwa te star. Bruce Willis hivi. Uko poa? Uko poa. Ramani uko ocha.
Nĩngũthiĩ Nairobi.
Na Nairobi nĩkuo koma thĩna na mĩrimũ citũraga. Nĩ ũyũ ũguo.
Jua Nairobi kutoboa ni janges.
Natafuta ka life.
Atukindi life hapa.
Unaweza ni organize ya wax?
Unajua Gaza uradi ni maspia hapa. Lakini kuna mambo kichuri, manyapunde.
I want an audition.
Audition ni bila do.
Sisi lazima katunice.
Pia amebonga.
Jalu ile dawa gari yako.
La tujai chapia ndai live.
Ndio maana tujaishika kiso.
And of course, so to the family and of course the whole fraternity of the film and production industry in Kenya, we just want to say our deepest condolences to the family. And of course, we have lost an amazing man, an amazing gentleman, an amazing talent. We've lost an icon, we've lost a legend. And of course, his space will never be taken, his vacuum will never be filled in the industry of Kenya. So, Ofweneke, sir, rest in peace. I remember the last time we were together, we were some at Kenya National Theatre, and we were just talking about the growth of the industry. And as much as him and I don't want to lie that him and I were that close, but of course we knew each other in the circles of the industry. And I just want to say, being a fan of his, we have truly lost an amazing gentleman. So Ofweneke, rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace, my friend. So just a second for a moment of silence. Amen. And of course, now we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Makofi tafadhali. So moving away from the sad stories, I don't know why this week has just been a weird week. Weird things have been happening. For example, you remember the way Budako alikuwa akibuy TV and the way the whole house would behave. People would get confused. Madhako anaeka chai ndani ya skari, ndani ya chumvi. There used to be some certain weird excitement in the house. Budako, me, I remember the first time my dad bought a mobile phone. We got so confused. Richio phone ilikuwa ina ring. Munafikiria house zima ina stop. There used to be a Motorola. I don't know Motorola talk about it. It was so big. Alafu ilikuwa na ringtone very weird na sound kama ambulance. Ringtone sharp. That phone used to ring unabeba, you take it to your mom. And I think this is how Kenyans are behaving with the expressway. Kenyans are still confused how to behave. They are still excited.
Yeah,
they are taking photos. They are cruising. Now gopo wakisi wasiingie Nairobi wataenda kuchapa. I know my in-laws are watching. Unajua sasa wakisi ndio wamebaki kuchapa night running kwa hiyo. Imagine uko expressway usiku unapata msee ametoka ameanza expressway West. Anaenda kuimaliza Kitengela. Ati waacha tumalize, waacha tuone vile hii expressway na wasiniitishe pesa yote. So I just think yesterday we experienced the second accident of the expressway.
Yeah.
And I think the whole conversation was around, Caroline Mutoko talked about matatu zisikubaliwe.
I think even today there was another one.
There's again today?
I think there's a matatu that rolled at the entrance.
Exactly, yes. Yeah. So there was the other one, then the one today. Again, another matatu. Yeah. Well, somebody said...
I think now there are 3. If I'm not wrong.
So where are we doing? I think this is the thing, and I'm telling the government, and I hope the government is listening. This is my thought, listening, and Richie, that I think as much as it's against how that road should look, maybe pia weke speed bumps. That's what I'm thinking. Because the issue ya kutoweka matatu pale italeta shida. Matatus must still use because some of us really, those who use matatu really want to get home.
Yeah.
Sindio? Waso Moina wanafike home mapema.
Moina inatumiaje expressway Mombasa Road.
Wewe unacheza na makondakta wa Moina. Wako na kimbelembele wanaweza sema pitie hivi na pitie mtindo wapitie paipu. Wase wa paipu unajua wase wa paipu na wote. Unajua paipu ndio place unamkanga unavaa nguo umepata kwa balcony. Because hizo nguo za kapapuzi wanga 20 time. But I'm thinking probably the government should put some speed bumps. Number 2, I think there should be proper training to the matatu industry, and I'm talking to them, the Matatu Association. Do proper training on how to drive along that route. Number 3, at least put some speed limits. Even if they say 20 kilometers per hour, at least as slow as possible. And implement, make them heavier. In fact, let them make that, if you break that kinyumba kia Chinese, maybe Mchinese alikuwa hapo ndani anapika ng'ombe na hata dujui anapika kisamaki na kinyoka huko ndani. They should put heavy penalty that if you gonga that key house and you pay 1 million, people will be careful. I think that's the only way we're going to solve it. Otherwise, guys, please be careful. If it's the first time using the expressway, take care of yourself, drive carefully. That is still part of what we are paying as taxpayers. So jichungeni sana. But before we get there, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have an amazing show lined up for us. Yes. Tonight I am hosting one of my very good friends. She is more like our Taraji Henson. She's more like our Viola Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kate actress will be in the house. Yes, apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, he is a new father and is the only proud, proclaimed polygamous man. Professor Hamo will also be in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Oh yeah, the kids, how are you? Oh, look at that, oh my goodness. Hey, in the Oremboya Expressway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, apart from that, the guy who decided shamelessly to go and eat a bat. Who decided to eat a bat? Ladies and gentlemen, Alvin, aka the Batman, is also in the show. I don't know, any sura ni innocent. Listen, hiyo sura inaka kukula bat kweli. Hiyo sura hata kukula hizi muona hapo and it's already for the show.
I want to create content.
Guys, I think we need to be very careful with this content creation. We need to literally be very careful about it. So ladies and gentlemen, all these guests will be live on Dr. Ofweneke tonight. But karibuni sana. And of course, now after the issue about the expressway, the second issue that is now trending across the world, news just in is that R. Kelly ametoroka jela. Talk about taking literally whatever he says. I believe I can fly. He flew out of the prison. Now they are trying wamepata tu ile panyaru alitumia. But so far right now R. Kelly has escaped from jail. And I think uoga R. Kelly ilikuwa
ni kama wale wetu walitoroka Kamiti wakatoka watatu.
Is it the same? kuna Nigeria waliwahi toroka prison wakachimba hiyo nini wakajipata kwa cemetery. So story yao ilikuwa ishakufa already literally. So that ilikuwa yeah, imagine unachimba hadi you escaping from the prison. Oh, is it not my great grandfather? Papa move.
Oh my God.
Unataka prison unakutana na gods. Unakutana na ancestors hapo anakuja come. We are wondering one time you are going to come. Come and join us. So R. Kelly has escaped. And I want to say this. R. Kelly should have just stayed in. But I believe for this long he's been in, R. Kelly was scared that whatever he was doing to those 15-year-old was already happening to him. That is what I believe. Kenya liko nafanyika already walia. Unajua kupeleka unajua prison. Prison. Sijai kwa prison. Okay, nimeiko kwa prison ya poverty. But sijai kwa prison. Sijai kwa like real. Okay, though nimaishi kwa kitambo kaa nimelewa nikaingizwa.
So you experience.
Unajua prison ya mshangi sabuni.
Wow.
So inaka R. Kelly we
ni kama ame experience already.
Yeah. Wait. No, when you go to prison you don't take a bath. No, kama mchafu hiyo mpaka.
Ndio toroke ni kama ame experience. Pia Ofweneke ni kama ame experience.
I was there
the
for 2
way you're
nights.
speaking ni sawa tu.
Ni sawa
tu.
Hapana.
2 months.
2 days. Wewe ilikuwa 2 days nikatoka wewe. Niliona pale naweza kufia na huko ndani alafu nitokea huko niko na ball. Haya, so DJ, I just director, but just play me a clip of R. Kelly. Just do me a clip of R. Kelly, just one.
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe.
Actually, for us to make a wheelchair, we have to take measurements of the user.
After doing my assessment, I get to know the parent, I get to know the heaviness she's carrying.
Disability comes at different stages of life.
How well do you know what's happening around you? Morning Cafe with heated
It was pure talent. Every song he sang was a hit after hit after hit. The only thing I'm feeling is some of the songs that Kenny used to sing is like he was trying to tell us what he was doing behind the scenes, and we were not hearing. It's like, I believe I can fly, as in fly from one 15-year-old to the other. I think he was trying to tell us something. Trapped in the closet. It's like, I'm trapped in this closet of liking 15-year-olds, so you guys better pray for me. The storm is over. I think this guy was basically trying to speak, but please, whatever it is, he's still a legend. But the news is, so just in case you spot R. Kelly somewhere, and I'm speaking to the guys in Kisumu, guys in Migori, just in case you spot Robert Okello, aka R. Kelly. Here, that's what they call him. Please tell us where he is. Others, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the show? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please remember, our hashtag is Ofweneke at 47. Tell us what you think. Tell us who do you want to see on the show. Tell us who do you want us to host. And of course, tell us again if you're also liking this guy. By the way, Richie Sachs is in the market. Are you in the market? I'm only talking. Uldoa kwa soko.
Dali anatokanga.
I guess Hamo will be answering that question whether anatoka matujano. And of course the DJ listening as well. Listen to Kosoka Moko Soko.
Nitajibu baadaye.
Utajibu baadaye. Najua waseme ndio kusumbua hapa. So before, ladies and gentlemen, we go for a short break and invite the first next guest on the show, which is Kate Actress. Please, DJ Listening and Richard Sachs, give us something before we go for a break. Remember, the hashtag is Ofweneke at 47. Keep texting. We'll be reading your social media feedback later on as we continue. Remember, this is, Dr. Ofweneke tonight. Man, I'm so excited about this. DJ Listening, let's go. Give me something over there. Give me something over there. Yes, give me something on the speaker. Yes. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Makofi, DJ, listen, Richard Fox. You know, I normally tell ladies and the ones who are watching, who are live in the studio, the ones who are watching at home, who are actually single. This is how to know a man has taken you to an expensive place, an expensive date. The type of music that is being played.
True.
Ukiingia place, ladies, when you enter a place, a man takes you to a place whereby, just give me something, Richie Sachs, give me something. You get?
Hey.
Babe, have a seat, sit down. This is a place where you don't enter and sit like this. You enter and you even sit like, just play. Hey, ladies, when you enter a place like this, you even sit down. Listen, are you watching?
Yes,
You're like, even how you hold the glass, you hold it like this. When the music is playing, don't stop. You don't do your hair like this.
You do like this.
You do like this.
You do like this.
You pick your hair one by one.
One like this.
Yeah.
Tell me to give you one song and behave.
Okay, now, if you want to know now, that's how a man has taken you to an expensive place. Now, if you want to know a man has taken you to a place whereby it's a cheap place, first of all, before you play the song, first of all, you cannot see anyone. There's some weird spirit of darkness that is hovering around that date already.
Okay.
Number two, when you enter, there's no decorum. Everybody is already on a high mood. Give me that song. Give me that song.
Tell them to give me volume.
Give me volume.
Tell them to
give me volume. This is a place you enter. This is a date you enter whereby ladies, your hair expensive. Like listening your lako expensive. Hii ni date unaingia kama umeshikilia vitu already because anything can go. Hata roho yako inaweza enda. So you just enter as you enter as you're holding everything. Ladies, be wise. Check where a man is telling you. But if a man tells you, babe, let us meet around Hilton Hotel.
Okay.
Hii ndio kwa shida yangu. Madam, go exactly where you are told to meet. Don't enter anywhere. If you are told outside Hilton, wait outside where? Hilton. If I tell you I wait outside Hilton, I'm actually talking about the other side, Kenya Archives. Ngojea hapo. Endo by masim card hapo na dawa za tumbo. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, DJ, nipatie ngine tena.
Kama hiyo.
Nipatie ngine.
Kama ya Kate.
Wasona dare to play local.
Sawa.
Wase wa KE wako hapa, Eriko Mondi anawacha anapiga kelele huko na tungo dhatu wake. I think Eriko Mondi should just
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take. Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find. Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is. Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on. Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to answer. Despite being visually impaired,
mi najua piga luku ni ngara like covers.
Is look good. Then Anjapi.
Honestly,
like this guy is trying to insult his ex-girlfriend in the song. Piga luku kushinda Anjapi. It's like Anjapi alikuwa anavaa vibaya, so piga luku kushinda Anjapi. I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, karibuni sana. This is Dr. Ofweneke tonight. And of course, on to our first guest of the night. An amazing actress, an award-winning actress, one of the top influencers right now, a top brand ambassador, ladies and gentlemen, and a lady who I respect, and of course, I'm proud to call her my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, DJs listening, are you ready for something there?
Yes.
You ready, yeah?
Yes.
Give me something, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kate Kamau, aka Kate, actress. DJ, give me something. It's a jumpsuit.
Yeah, but it's much to reveal. Like I have to like really show it off. Like I have to like.
So fanya hivi.
Yeah.
Mazenzi ngoma zezi na stress. Okay. How much material was this? How much material
It's
was
a
this?
lot. It's a lot. I mean, I'm a lot.
Does it give like, is it like normal time to wear like 10 minutes?
Asha.
Ama like lazima uipangie.
Hii lazima shida ni kwenda kwa choo hiyo tu. Yeah.
But they come to think of it, madam of a jumpsuit. How do you guys go to the washroom? How do you guys deal with that
That's
whole
why
thing?
we go in pairs to the bathroom.
No, men, you'll never find men going to the washroom in pairs. Ati wewe Richie ni aje. Nasikia kusojo, hebu Richie. I think ladies are so privileged. You guys can even call each other boom, babe, sweetheart. Imagine now I'm now calling Richie. Richie babe, ni aje. Unakamjobosa ngapi na saxophone?
But we are okay with that.
Never.
Yeah.
Kate, welcome on the show. You are our first guest ever. Piga makofi. Mpia tuko na interior design round hii.
Hii ni Wajakoya ama
check relax. Usiseme na nguvu we. Nakada wana watch, nakada.
Ni sponsors.
Let me ask, have you ever tried?
No, what is that? No.
Haujawahi? Under by mistake.
But now I know it because of Wajakoya.
Oh really? So hujaipita kwa campaign ya Wajakoya by mistake ukaisikia? Have you ever tried drugs at any point?
Which one?
You're a clean,
I'm a role model.
Role model. So listen, do we have enough role models in the industry anymore? Or because I've seen these days people do their own things, they mess up on social media, then they come and say, listen, I was not born to be a role model. I'm living my own life. Do you think that is the correct way to handle it?
And I think what Akothe says, I did not choose to be a role model. It's my career that inspired you to give me that title. So you cannot give me the pressure to become a role model. That's how you feel.
So
that's how you interpret my brand. But I have to live my life. I'm not telling you to live the way I live. You understand? But I know I have a responsibility as a public figure to act in a certain way. But in the same breath, I have to live my life truthfully, being me. If it inspires you, yes.
Well and fine.
If it doesn't, good. Yes.
Let me ask, which is like the most weirdest story you've ever heard about you? Ile mpaka uko like guy. Todie.
Like I'm very mean, I'm a snob. I think I'm too friendly actually. I'm too friendly.
Me, I feel like you choose. You're not kumbuka unaongea na best yako. Kumbuka you're talking to your friend.
That's the problem. But to huyo naweza mlenga nikimuona kama ananibo, right? But when to my fans and as in when I meet them on the street or anywhere in public spaces, like I can't like. Do you understand? Let me tell you why.
Yes.
Because I also have people I admire and I fangirl all the time. If I met Beyonce, you know,
I know you admire me, but kulenga.
I'd be flattered if I did. I do. So that's the thought process that goes through my head. If I would act the same way, why would I snob someone? But also I'm human. Maybe you caught me in a moment niko kwa shopping. Nafanya shopping niko nafuliza haiendi through na unataka kuniongelesha. I'm like, bro, wrong timing. I've had people come to me, my child is sick in hospital and you want us to take a selfie. I can't take a selfie.
And they make you feel like, you know, you owe it to us.
I'm like, nilimwona mpisha kanilenga. I was dying, bro.
But I mean, you've already said mpisha.
My child was sick, you know. So we need the empathy, you know. We are human beings.
Na maboy, wanaume, like wana avocado, wana slide ndani ya DM.
I pay no mind.
So una block?
I don't even open.
Ay, guy. So those guys who have been DMing Kate Actress, of course, on social media, just know she's never opened. So wewe wacha ku open up. Some of you mmekuwa hapo ni kama mko kung fu. Mna hiya, hey. So you're doing karate inside. Let me ask you have been in the game for a while now.
That's how you know you're old. That's the kind of telling you you're so old.
Can I call you veteran? Okay, veteran actress, veteran
legend.
Ayo kuna mtu ananiita legend juu alinionikia tena unajua mimi nilianza kuact na mzee Ojwang Vitimbi. So I'm like a legendary doctor. I was like, please don't call me legendary. I'm still very young. Oh my God.
Yeah, true.
I feel like a freedom fighter.
True, but it's true. I've been here for long.
You've been here for long.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first ever role?
Yeah, I've talked about it a million times.
Which one is that?
I was an extra on mother-in-law show. An extra, and when I meet on the dance, then I go home. But I overdanced until they kept me. I've told that story.
I don't know why I'm not shocked that you overdanced.
Can you act like an interviewer? So I overdanced and I was overpaid. And that's how I started getting
You overdanced, you got overpaid?
Yeah.
Then from there they had to retain you?
Yeah, now I started getting small roles, pole as a secretary, and then that's how I grew into Charlie's wife. Yeah, yeah. I've told it a million times, but I have to tell it for, you know, there are people who are not there.
Like for me,
yeah, just the other day my makeup artist was telling me, Jenna, she was like, you know, I admire you. Like when I was in class 4 and I was watching I was like... Class 4.
Wait, Kate. Makeup artist are you class 4?
Anaendelea anaongea tu niko like okay. Okay, Mevusela.
Next to go brand ambassador wa NSSF ama. Akina kupenda, you know I love you.
I accept. I'm aging gracefully.
Guys,
I'm only 35.
35?
Yeah.
Now because I go class 4. When you want to employ underage.
And my son is 16.
Your son is 16? Wait,
16.
Hold up. Guys, can you do the calculation? So Character is 35 years. Your son is 16. You need difference here? 18.
19. How do you mathematics?
Na mi hapo nilianguka pongolo kuangalia hiyo hata zake nidanganye. I am no hope of my family when it comes to maths. Let's understand it, because you wished him a happy birthday as in was it 2 days ago?
Yeah, he's on a 3rd. So it's like 3 days ago, 3-4 days ago, yeah.
14. So that was at 18 years. That's when you got pregnant.
19.
Where? How has it been being a mom to say just say mnatosha na height?
Yeah, he's taller now.
Amai kuangalia zile za mother unadai aje.
Sasa nani?
Subaru ya Mambaro imekaa imejaa.
Itakuja na ijana yeye.
Do you have ever like beaten him?
I'm a kung fu mom, what do you mean?
Mpaka saa hii?
Yeah, ukikaa mbaya na kuingia. Bro.
Violence. So choose violence.
Like I'm that mom. I'm still an African mom. We are very cool. We're friends.
Yes.
But ukikaa vibaya lazima.
When was the last time mlimchapa?
Hey, it's a long time. We've had our own respect. Like we know our boundaries and stuff.
So you guys
like
actually sit down and talk and
have
a conversation.
He's very open-minded. Watoto wa siku hizi wanakuambia, no, I honestly feel like, you know, they have opinions which we didn't have. So you have to listen and you have to apologize when you're wrong.
My daughter told me the other day that she doesn't want to eat whatever was cooked. And we had to sit down and actually talk about the options on the table.
Exactly.
And I was so pissed off because in United Nations, you don't negotiate with a terrorist.
A terrorist, kabisa.
This is a terrorist.
You are no option. Like you sleep hungry.
Lala, yeah. At go or time out. At which time out? Watch ilikuwa moja ya quartz.
Exactly. Even my 2-year-old has opinions. She'd be like, Mommy, I'm shouting. Like, Mommy's shouting at me. You know, she has her own opinion. Talk to me nicely. Don't shout.
Now, before we get into the game, now talk to us about your upcoming project. There's something new coming up.
Many. Oh, the film?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I can't talk too much about it.
Yes.
But it's a continuation of something we've done.
All right.
It's Disconnect 2. I'm sure people now are
those who watch Disconnect 1, Disconnect 2 is coming.
So 2. So yeah, and I'm so excited about it. I am super, super excited. Now,
are you still playing the same part?
No, yeah, but my role now is bigger. Yeah, so now I'm yeah, it's
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited.
So do you have like 2-3 months before you talk?
I can just promise you it's this year. I can't say more. Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully. Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, watch out for Disconnect 2 is coming up very soon. We are going to make sure we pay and go and attend because we are supporting and we're taking our what is our name? Is it Riverwood or Collywood? Riverwood. Yes, we're making sure we're taking Riverwood to the whole world. So please, when it's ready, of course, get out on our social media, Kate_actress. You shall get all the details over there because we are supporting taking it further. So Disconnect 2 on the way. But before we let Kate Actress go, we need to know. Ni mzazi, si ndio? Si ndio? Nasi alisoma? Nasi akona orange? Haya, now we want to get general knowledge. Kate Actress, are you ready?
Yeah.
Pole sana tumepatia kikombe empty. Those are the empty promises we've been going through literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, are you ready?
Yes.
You're good, eh? Breathe in, out. Unataka kusema kuambia kitu kama wale tuanga nini wale yoga
watoto wangu wanawacha kile vile
na from now you utawasomea juu ya mtihani anymore. Alright. Kate Actress. Yes. knowledge. Question number 1. How old was Noah when the rain started to pour?
900 years.
900 years.
Yeah.
Clearly umesema pesa iko kwa mshwari sahi. Hiyo ndo pesa iko kwa simu yako. Si 900 years. But you're not very far. Second trial.
Hiyo tu ndio but ilikuwa close to that.
Ulikuwa close.
Yeah.
Nipatie ile ngoma listening. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah was exactly 600 years.
Oh, okay.
Unaona ungetoa 3 ya kutoa. 300 ya kutoa.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Aya. How many years was Nelson Mandela Roy Hali ya Madiba imprisoned?
27 years.
Umeimprove.
Nilipata
Tulipata oh really?
Nilisoma by the way.
Stop it. Name the Kenya's big 5 animals.
There's the lion. There's the leopard. There's the buffalo. There's the elephant. And then there's the rhino.
Rhino. Umepata correct, makofi. Yeah, but kuna mmoja umesahau. Right now we don't have 5 anymore, there are 6.
Oh.
So apart from wale umetaja now, Akodhe is now among
Sijasema hivyo wako.
Wewe anajosea na watakiwa huko na baby daddy atatuletea issue hapa. All right, which African lady was married to 2 presidents? Guy hata ana tabia mbaya.
Graka Michelle. Graka Michelle.
Why were you so quick with that one? My goodness, ni makofi kwake amepata. Ladies and gentlemen. That was Grace Marcel. Thank you so much. And of course, question numéro 5. Ladies and gentlemen, which was the first country in Africa to have the first ever woman president elected as head of state?
Salif Johnson, Sierra Leone.
Oh my God.
Salif Johnson, which country?
Liberia.
Yeah.
Where director umeleta questions very simple. Sitaki hizi swali hapa. Sasa umetuletea hapa maswali simple na amepata kila kitu. I'm talking to my producer back there. Ladies and gentlemen, and let's appreciate Kate Actress once again. As we finish, you are among one of the top digital content creators right now, and of course influencers. What is the secret? Because these guys are watching, and the guys at home are watching, and they're wondering, how do I end up being a good social media content creator? Okay. What would you tell them?
All right. First and foremost, just be yourself. It's okay to be inspired by the Kenas cartoon. It's okay to get inspired by Kate, by Dr. Ofweneke. It's okay to have inspiration. You can always better what we have or what ideas you think we have. But be original, stay true to yourself. Number 2, consistency, which I also don't have. I'm struggling with that. It's so hard as a content creator, but consistency is the answer. You don't have to be the most talented, but you can be the most consistent, and it will yield results. Number 3, take breaks. We all burn out, and we can tell when you've burnt out. We can tell the dry jokes. They're drier than the Sahara, drier than our economy right now.
You just have to touch the economy. Okay, fine.
It's pathetic. We can tell. Take breaks. And I know it's very hard when you tell a social media content creator like me, which is also my business, to take breaks. I'm still trying to figure out how you do that. But if you can, please take, even if it's small breaks.
Relax.
Go and breathe. Ulianguka juzi. Unashinda ukianguka, ulianguka tena tukifanya event nyingine. Take a break.
But then nilianguka. Listen, is Coco show. Ndo nilikuwa nao. We were in Diani 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
After working, I think I had done a gig for 3 days consecutively in Diani. Birthday party na wa Nigeria. Unajua wase vile wana nguvu crazy. Players go music, players bugao, like bugao. Now should I even sing the buga, and I collapsed and I was taken to the hospital.
Because if you don't take a day to rest, your body's going to take a day for you.
Well, and I might never wake up. That's the saddest thing.
And guess what? There'll be another host tomorrow. If you die
God
today.
forbid. Wacha niroge hii meza. Nobody will sit here too.
So take those breaks. It's important. And
Thank you so much.
Just be you. Just be yourself.
Thank you so much. I guess you guys have heard that, Yeah, be you. Take a break. It's always okay to sit down and, of course, share ideas with the rest as well. Nobody's in competition with the other.
No,
we're just sharing ideas, isn't it? Finally, before I let you go, yesterday we read Nakarenti, we are mourning an amazing guy, an amazing gentleman. Which is your most memorable moment with Ofweneke?
For me, it had to be, of course, Nairobi Half Life, and on stage. When he was on stage, he thrived. He brought, he was the stage. You know, he was a stage. One of those actors I really wanted to be on the same set with. It would have been such an honor, and I always wanted to work with him. I think he was such. We've lost our own Denzel kind of talent.
I say that when we beginning that I feel like he was like the way he would pull those
top tier method acting, deep into the craft, doesn't give two carrots about the fame. That
was him.
Yeah, that was him, staying true to his craft. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, rest in peace to Maina Ofweneke. Of course, we'll miss you, sir. We'll celebrate you. And your vacuum will forever be left and filled because of the amazing work that he did.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. Oh, and one more thing before we wind up.
Yes.
I want to touch on the teenage pregnancy and HIV infection rate among teens right now.
Yes, actually, the research came out today, yes.
The research is so... It's heartbreaking. 12,000 girls giving birth weekly at Nairobi Hospital. You can tell from that, those are privileged for you to give birth in Nairobi Hospital.
Basically, yes.
So you can imagine on the ground, we had 170,000 teenage pregnancies in 2020, and you can imagine that number has gone up. But it's not even about the pregnancy. Utaza na ule, you're HIV positive. And I'm speaking because some of them were even born HIV positive and they're living with it, which is not, their fault. But we need to rethink the way we are talking to these teenagers. They need to rethink the way you're having sexual relations with each other. Babies are not accessories, like I keep saying. Boys, you think it's all fun and games. Okay, so akona ball umemwacha, but you have HIV. So you have to manage a whole new thing. You understand?
You have to manage the rest of your life.
If you can avoid it, please avoid it. It's not. You're gonna have so much sex. It's going to bore you. Ask Ofweneke. He looks bored, right? There's time. There's time for everything, right? Please take care of yourselves. All right? Yeah.
I think that is a very important, and you've really touched the fact that I'm a father to girls, and listening. I don't know what is this whole. This era yote ya kutry out.
Yeah.
But I'm the one who's being left behind. Trust me, if you're not ready to have sex, you're not being left behind.
Haita fungana.
Haita block.
Haita shrink.
Hey,
kama weni chali.
thank you so much. At least Wajakoyo had declared that hizo pia zitauzwa. So it's okay. Yeah, your onions and your apples are still safe.
Yeah, true,
yeah. So
true.
please take care of yourselves. Girls who are watching, the teenagers who are watching, finish school, get a degree. Just get a degree. It's important in Kenya.
Just get it.
Yeah, in Kenya, just get a. Hata kama ni thermometer, just get a degree. Hata kama ni 32, get a degree.
Yeah.
Then from there, work on yourself. And I think, thank you so much for bringing that out. So be safe, guys. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, catch up, Chris. DJ, kwanza nataka utoke tu kitu perform ya ngoma yako na Mr. Sid. Yes, imagine.
Harusi tena unaona hapa kuna watoto sasa tunaambia wafunge ndoa nini? Wafunge miguu. Si ndoa.
No, tunaongea juu ya wale wase wana watch na mnajua mpaka sasa mjalipa mahari. Hii ngoma ni yenyu. If you know you are living with your wife and you are on loan. Wewe na footballer, your wife is like a footballer, you've taken her on loan. You will return her somewhere. All right, DJ, give me something. Hey, don't perform it to you wale wase na watch home. Aya, give it to me. Leta pamoja ni kwa mpango.
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need. Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe.
Actually, for us to make a wheelchair, we have to take measurements of the user.
After doing my assessment, I get to know the parent, I get to know the heaviness she's carrying.
Disability comes at different stages of life.
How well do you know what's happening around you? Morning Cafe with heated political debates, Baraza la Siasa.
Hiyo kitu azungumzie, angalie hali ya maisha ya watu.
Informative health discussions, business, farming, Tasty Wednesday, Fitness Thursday, and Feel Good Friday with amazing DJs, celebs,
waimbaji, kuna comedians, alafu kuna wajinga,
and music bands every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. The next set of millionaires are farmers, as we know agriculture has been and still is the backbone of our economy. As we traverse the different counties to meet different farmers, we ensure to get the story of how they started farming and even how they continue to penetrate the market and overcome the challenges.
Hapa, the reason why nilieka goose na si ducks. Goose, they are very easy to maintain.
A lot of farmers keep on calling, inquiring whether you're supposed to raise some seeds in the nursery or you're supposed to do them directly in the field.
The greenhouse helps us control the temperature because the temperature needs to be between 28 to 32 degrees.
Walk this journey with us every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. It's no secret, construction ain't cheap. But how do we make it affordable? Different individuals are finding ways of cutting down cost by use of pre-stressed slabs other than reinforced concrete, recycling plastics to make pavers.
The brick is stronger, it's cheaper, and it's lighter.
And recycling wastewater in your household.
What happens to my waste from the washroom, the solid waste? All that can break down.
Those are just but a few. Every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. we talk construction.
There's no alpha without an omega. There's no lead without any followers. No man is an island. We need each other. We need this conference.
We say it, we do it, we act it.
Kama una mpenzi wako, kila siku kama unavyosema, kila siku maishi mapenzi.
We don't toe the line, we set the standard. We don't eat the grass, we lead the pack.
As an alpha male, you're also a leader. Not to just women, friends and family, but to everyone else you've never met before.
We are the beauty, the spice and the brains. The men's conference where men become alpha males.
And you can catch us every Wednesday at 10 p.m. This is The Grind. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. T.S. Eliot.
So I decided, let me just take this up, put the teaching on hold first. Let me try see where this can go.
I mean, the opportunities are a lot. But is that all you need? Oh wait, there's more. This seems a little too much. Let's slow it down.
You do this is something you do out of passion.
Join me, Violet Njoki, as I navigate through the maze of the increasingly dynamic business environment and quiet down the noises. As I help you flourish in business every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
It's no secret, construction ain't cheap. But how do we make it affordable? Different individuals are finding ways of cutting down cost by use of pre-stressed slabs other than reinforced concrete, recycling plastics to make pavers.
The brick is stronger, it's cheaper, and it's lighter.
And recycling waste.
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe. Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe.
Show me a jiggle and
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe.
Actually, for us to make a wheelchair, we have to take measurements of the user.
After doing my assessment, I get to know the parent, I get to know the heaviness she's carrying.
Disability comes at different stages of life.
Kwa audience, kuna sona kumbuka jina zao? Clearly our generation who said, oh my goodness. Those guys who are at home, please, we're going to play a theme song of a certain show we used to watch when you were kids. I want you guys to text me or actually tweet me one character of, if you remember any at all. The Bold and the Beautiful. Do you remember it? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Richie Saxi, you are the best. Oh my goodness. So please, if you're watching Dr. Ofweneke tonight, wherever you are, please tell us, who was it? Hey, gani ingine tuko na watch your time. Aki yenyewe watu siku hizi hamjui hizi vitu.
Bold anaitikiwa kabisa.
Wewe ulikuwa wakati wa Bold?
Listen,
ulikuwa wakati wa the Bold?
Nilikuwa na watch vitimbi.
Wakati wa konyo kobo.
Na mwala nakumbuka.
I don't know how those jokes used to make us laugh. Ati mse ojwang. Mama kaya hii konyo kobo. Now, the worst thing about this thing was, because I remember that time, I don't know if you guys were born in the village at that time, because me nilikuwa ushago your time. So, and this is what used to happen. During the day, we never used to watch TV. Because the TV is only watched at what time? At night. And it's because the battery has gone to the nearest shopping center to be charged. Unaget? So your battery inakuja ina charge, inaconnectiwa na solar. So new in our show, I think around 6:30, that's when the TV is being put on. Now, who unto you, if you forgot to take the battery to the nearest center, ichajiwe. So there used to be a guy called Edward, was it not Edward Kadilo, Bade Muhsin, the late.
Oh, yeah.
So now Catherine Kasavuli. Sasa waanze kutangaza news, alafu battery ishe katikati. Unaona mtangazaji anaanza kufanya hivi. Because sasa inakate. So battery mtu anaenda Na ifuatayo mzee Moi.
So watch kina Tarzan mchana.
Wapi? Wacha unajua ukiwatch Tarzan na betri inaisha, Tarzan anabaki amehang kwa mtu. Mkirudisha moto Tarzan anga chini pap. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow me to invite the second guest on the show. This is Dr. Ofweneke tonight, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is now currently trending all over the world because he's eating everything that is in front of him. So put anything aside, put anyone aside because anakula kila kitu. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate the one and only Alvin, aka I call him Mr. Batman. Let's appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen. Give me some music. Karibu sana kwenye show. Cheki vile amekuja vi serious. Bro, even unataka uniue unikule kwa show. Karibu baba. Habari yako? Alvin Manzeni, unakaa tu mse umetulia, ukai? Of course, I mean ndo kule but unajua ni mtu lazima ukae umenyamaza, ustrategize, uweke objectives, uweke target.
Watu wamenyamaza wanakuanga wakifikiria mambo mingi sana.
Hii ndio wakati, so this is you. Hivi ndio wako.
Mimi nakuanga tu hivi.
Nyumbani ni wapi?
Meru.
Kama mimi.
So listen, hii ni tabia mko nayo. So guys of Meru, DJ Melo, DJ Piera, MC Jesse, DJ John Falme, DJ listen, this is what you guys do.
Ngoja.
Listen, wewe kula mix. Wewe kula mix zako, like hii mix ni mbaya. Meru wapi?
Meru Chogoria.
Chogoria.
Yeah.
Kumbe ni waongo. Maybe ni delicacy. Listen, ujaribu. Let me ask. Before ufike kukula bat, ni nini ingine ulikuwa umefikiria?
Nimekula vitu mingi. Nimekula nyasi. Nimekula ugali ya jaba. Nimekula
Alvin, take us slow. Kwanza ulianza na nyasi. So I think I saw that video clip on TikTok. So ulichukua nyasi ukakatakata vizuri?
Yeah.
Take us through the process of cooking nyasi, please. Guys, listen carefully. Wale masile quiz mna watch mnataka kuimpress boyfriend yako. Nyasi ni tamu sana. Take us through, Alvin.
Nyasi unakata kwanza, ukikata unaiosha, unajua ilikuwa imekojelewa na madogi huko. kuna comrade alikalia akanyambia. Sasa lazima uioshe kwanza, ukishaosha hata uzikatakate. Ng'ombe si ndio unakaanga kitunguu nyanya unarusha nyasi yako hapo ndani.
So utajuaje ikiiva?
Nyasi haivangi. Ulisikia wapi? Nyasi haivangi.
So ni wewe time tu ile saa utataka kula.
Venye inakaa ndani ya sufuria ndio inaendelea kuwa ngumu.
Ulikula peke yako?
Ulikula peke yangu.
Alvin uko na dem? Are you dating?
Niliachwa.
I mean, hakuna dem anataka mtu anakula kila kitu. So ukatoka hapo, ukaanza kupika. Sasa next ulikula nini?
Umesema ugali ya jaba.
Ugali ya jaba.
So ulipika jaba?
Yeah.
How?
Wase wa reggae mnasikia. Kumbe jaba. Badala ukae nao usiku mzima ukitoa macho.
How June?
Sasa jaba uchanwa na nini?
Si pekee.
Kuna format.
Aje.
Jaba inaendanishanga na njugu na ka drink. So utaanza na kuchemsha hiyo drink. Nilianza na kuchemsha Sprite. Chemsha Sprite.
I evaporate because naonanga kama ni
hapana, ikishaanza kuchemka hivi rusha jaba yako hapo ndani.
Iko sawa.
Jaba ikichemka, Sprite yako ianze kuwa green hivi, rusha unga yako ugali hapo ndani.
Kanashika
vibaya sana.
So utoka nyasi, jaba, alafu gani next? Alafu gani next?
Hebu ngoja tusikie hapo. Ilishika hiyo jaba.
Hakuna time.
Ilishika.
Jaba ilishika.
Unakula ugali zinashika.
Alafu sasa bat.
List ni refu.
Kuna vizina katikati. Msali kula mpaka remote, moja remote na mchele. Ati A button ya kuwasha TV ni tamu. Very quickly
Shai kaanga uji na nyama.
Uji na nyama? Shida yako ni nini? Okay, fine. So hizo zote zimepita, umekula bat. So what are you, but sasa yuko sawa? Are you okay health wise?
Niko.
Are you dying anytime soon or you are alive ama umetoa 10 days?
Kuna mahali naenda.
Uko around?
Kuna mahali.
Lazima kila kitu ikuliwe ndio uende.
Tupike kila kitu.
So ni nini tunakula next?
Huku kuna nyoka.
Nyoka tuliambiwa tuna export.
Director, we going for a break ama ni nini tunaenda kwanza before naendelee?
Kuna nyoka huku. Chura.
No, nyoka tuta download snake game. Ndio utakula. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We are having some good time. My goodness, Richie, nataka utumalizie show tukimaliza na DJ Lizni. Thank you so much baba. Leo ilikuwa trial tunavile show iko, but thank you so much for coming. Rudi wapi? Rudi mpaka Meru.
Narudi.
Wasa Meru, asante sana ku watch. Please make sure you follow him on is it on TikTok, isn't it?
TikTok, Instagram.
Wapatie useme mara haraka. Lizni ukinipatia.
Okay, jina ni King of Mugoka.
King of Mogoka. Hiyo ndio jina yako.
Hiyo ndio jina ya social media zote ama EQ9. Sasa watu usema EQ9 ni ngumu, ndio maana niliweka King of Mogoka. Hiyo ni rahisi. Bas,
at King of Mogoka, that is social media, digital, TikTok. Follow him. Let's get to know what he's going to be eating next. The only thing we are praying is that you now get to eat this bad economy. Tafuta hii economy uipike uikule. So that tuko na economy mpya. Asante sana coming on the show, ladies. Tupige makofi, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, listening na Richie Sachs as we close. One question for you guys each. Wacheni kufanya hapa ni kama ati nini. Ndio tujua kama pia nyinyi mko na madegree ama mna madegree. Haya, name a female judge in the Bible. Na si Judge Koome. Usitaje Judge Koome hapa.
I don't think there's a female judge.
There's a female judge. Not Nancy, but there's a female judge in the Bible.
In the Bible?
Yes. Oh my God. Listening?
Deborah.
Unaona bro, wengine wakisoma wewe uko unafurisha mashavu. Unafurisha mashavu for a living, wengine wakisoma. Haya, last opportunity. Who was the first African woman to win? Hapana, hiyo achana na hiyo ni rahisi. Name 2 African countries that are landlocked.
African.
Somali? Hakuna Somali hapo.
So niambie nikwambie.
Wewe ngoja. Shida ya machopi wakijua wewe ni mpaka miguju.
Ai.
Richie. Okay, tupatie social media yako. Hii kwa sababu tupatie
Richie Sachs _Alai.
Richie Sachs _Alai. Richie Sachs _Alai. Just in case you have a wedding, you have a corporate event, this is the guy to call for your show. Ulituambia kama uko single ama wewe ni una, some of us are being received by wives and husbands. Wewe ni caretaker ama uko na wife?
Caretaker? Caretaker la kureceive.
Sasa unajua una wife so anakuja pale chini na tokens.
Hapana. Hiyo si kazi.
So kuna mtu.
Yeah.
Mademo na DM.
DM?
So kuna mtu.
So umesikia DM haifai kufunguliwa.
Asante sana. King of Mogoka, tukimaliza swali moja, tutajie. When did Kenya get self-governance?
Hizi ni zama swali ya chakula.
Haki ya Mungu. Huyu ndo alikula mzungu akaenda. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here for the first ever episode of Dr. Ofweneke tonight. See you again next week, same time. You never know who we're going to be bringing. We could be bringing your favorite politician. We could be bringing your favorite YouTuber, content creator, celebrity, all of them live on Dr. Ofweneke tonight. And just in case you miss some of the episode, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channels, TV47 or Dr. Ofweneke. As we close up on the show, asante sana to all the ladies, to all the men, you can sort yourselves out. And of course, I leave you with an Indian proverb that says, "Pate pate pate pate, toe pate 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 Bangladesh." Thank you so much, guys, and have a good night. This is Dr. Ofweneke tonight. See you. I am Richie Sachs, and listening, give us something as we go. Yes, Richie Sachs ahead.